The Korean Peninsula might be one of the most incongruous areas in the world. At one end lies the impoverished, censored, terrifying hermit kingdom of North Korea. On the other end is the wealthy, hyper-successful, westernized nation of South Korea. Of course, by comparison, South Korea obviously comes out on top, but we wanted to see how South Korea ranks with the rest of the world. So, how powerful is South Korea? Well, South Korea, also known as the Republic of Korea, is about 38,500 square miles, which is actually surprisingly small. They're a little smaller than the U.S. state of Pennsylvania and rank about 109th in the world for area. Within this relatively small area live about 49 million people, putting them 17th in the world for population density. So what does this tightly compact mass of people do? Well, in a word, they excel. South Korea is the most developed East Asian country and one of the most highly developed in the world. On the Human Development Index, South Korea beats out Japan as a result of their ultra-high standard of living, level of income, education standards, and quality of health care. In the 1960s, their GDP was roughly the same as that of many poor African countries. Today, they are the 14th largest economy in the world, with a GDP of $1.3 trillion. They managed this through unparalleled growth during the second half of the 20th century, in a period called the Miracle on the Han River. Since then, they've invested in high-tech kaibols, or conglomerate companies, to further strengthen their economy. One of the largest cell phone manufacturers on Earth, Samsung, is located in South Korea, along with shipping giant Hyundai and electronics producer LG. The demand for South Korea's yield has made them the 6th largest exporter overall, and it's also because of this focus on tech that South Korea boasts the world's fastest internet speeds. However, all this rapid industrialization also means that South Korea is one of the worst carbon emissions polluters. So with high marks in nearly every other regard, how does South Korea fare militarily? Even higher. South Korea has the 7th most powerful military in the world and is the smallest country within the top 10 list. South Korea uses its manufacturing and technology prowess to produce highly advanced weaponry to complement their existing US and EU-made tech. Additionally, the Republic of Korea has a strong military partnership with the US's even stronger military, in what is known as the ROK-US alliance. One of Korea's biggest reasons for having such a powerful military is their neighbor to the north. North Korea has a long-standing habit of attempting to provoke South Korea, and the two still maintain a heavily militarized border known as the DMZ. So where does that leave the question at hand? Well, considering that Korea dominates most of the world in terms of standard of living, economy, military, education, healthcare, and technology, there is no question that the Republic of Korea is surprisingly and undeniably super powerful. Will South and North Korea ever reunite? We've got a video on that subject right here. There is a chance that North Korea may not actually want to unify. In fact, they may still see South Korea as an enemy. They allegedly sank a South Korean Navy vessel and have fired artillery at South Korea on more than one occasion. Thanks as always for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss our next video.